Hello everyone, welcome back to the Landedkiller show. Today I am just trying to get back in the swing of things because I've been gone for so long. It's just been a long break from all this. It's just a lot of things going on. Just trying to move forward with everything because YouTube has made some colossal changes with the YouTube channel layout. Rather than having everything be viewed with the channels tab, I have to stick everything on the home tab now because they've changed that. And they didn't tell content creators really that this was going to be something that they were going to do. They just up and did it. Unfortunately, they have a habit of just not listening to creators at times and letting creators such as SS Sniper Wolf and Logan Paul remain on this platform despite the abuse they have thrown towards their audiences. It just makes me sick sometimes when I see those individuals continue to still have a platform and they've ripped their audiences off. And Pokimane too, to a certain extent, on Twitch as well, with their cookies that make people cough and throw up, honestly. Get the same cookies at a better quality from Costco. Which brings me back to warships. What's been going on with warships? Seems like the devs are up to the old games with Kitakami and everything. I'm not a big fan of these salvage for victory events where they just take all your resources. For Kitakami, it's going to be years of resources just for one ship. I'm sorry, but years of resources for one ship is just... it ain't right. It's highway robbery. There's no other way to spin it. And it just goes to show you that these developers have not learned their lesson. So I encourage people just to save their money and don't put it into this game. Try to refrain. I know that I wanted to get some stuff from the high school fleet, a little event that they had, but I just decided no. Because number one, I live paycheck to paycheck, and number two, Wargaming has just had very few things available for free besides a tier 8 Russian cruiser. So it's just hard to just see Wargaming continue to just crank out all these monetization events. I think my answer is just going to stay the same until things get better with the game. Be cautious with what you spend and hold them accountable if you can. Do what you can. And other related news, Mr. Notzer, the famous, World of Warships YouTuber, decided to create a little series called It's Just for Fun. Not even paying attention to the fact that I already have a series called that. World of Warships, It's Just for Fun. Honestly, it just doesn't surprise me that some people just, look at other people's ideas and just kind of change them for their own things, I guess. I have no direct evidence, of course, that he directly took inspiration from my World of Warship livestream series, but still, the fact that it's racing content and it's just for fun really raises some eyebrows when I have a channel literally dedicated to racing that's been around for a good couple years called Landedkiller Racing. But honestly, the format that he portrays in that video where you're talking about a warships and a racing would be okay, but the problem is that you're not showing your face, you're not being there with the audience, that kind of a deal. You can do Twitch streams with no problem, but you're not even showing your face for a 15-minute video. What's up with that? I don't know. I'm not going to turn this whole video into a rage fest against Nazi. I just would like sometimes for people to consider the names that they name their video series. Because I literally have 146 live streams titled World of Warships. It's just for fun. Now people might get confused between my series and your little It's Just for Fun series, considering you're posting this on your Warships channel instead of creating a separate channel for it. And I don't know. Sometimes I just think to myself, has this game's heyday passed, or is it still even here? I just think that this game is getting towards the end of its life with the way it's going, because the new ships that they're coming out with are just different ships from different years of the same ship. I don't know what's going on with the modeling department, but the last time I saw a dev blog where it was really a new ship, there was only one new ship and the other two were just look like different versions of ships or something. Honestly, with a lot of this time that I've had away, it's made me really think about just the value of life and how it's precious. So that's kind of where I'm at. I just lost a coworker due to drinking. They were the only casualty, nobody else. And I'm not going to get into further details about that, as that information needs to stay private for the sake of the family, for their own livelihoods. What I am going to say is that you just got to be responsible young people with your drinking. I'm going to keep hitting this point home as much as I can. But if you're drinking underage and crap, stop and think about your family, your siblings. Think about them first. Think about how they would feel if you weren't around. Think about that. That's how I would frame it. And you've got to be responsible with your drinking. That's an important thing as well. But yeah, it's just, I've just been away just dealing with that and with just life stress in general, I guess. I managed to do one live stream at least for the first time in a while, so that was good. As for future videos, we're just going to go back to the old school way of how I used to do things, where I would just try to talk about ships, and reviewing them is what I'm thinking. Because when I talk about the news for wargaming, I'm not as enthusiastic as I used to be about it. Part of that's just because the whole game has went down the hole, really. And there's just no assurances from the developers that they're going to correct course. I see that the support carriers are going to be coming out into early access in January. That'll be something to look forward to, I suppose, if you like carriers. But I think that it just lies with each and every one of us just to make decent decisions with how we do things, and to not let our impulsiveness take a hold of us, because when we let our impulsiveness take a hold of us, it leads to bad outcomes when it comes to whether it be drinking or anything else. And I think that wargaming needs to quit trying to be so greedy, and they need to think about the people that actually enjoyed this game from the beginning, that liked it for getting some things for free once in a while, and the camaraderie of your clanmates and everything. I've had so many people just step away from the game because it just became a chore to them and stuff. Because wargaming doesn't make it fun for them. And I see where they're coming from. And it's on wargaming to change direction and to correct this. No one else. There's just not a lot of things you can do if you're not even going to listen to people, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking into a void because I think that too many people are just fine with the status quo with the company. I'm not seeing too many angry voices like I used to. I guess people have really gotten used to subs. I've gotten used to them for the most part, but they still can be annoying. I play them occasionally as well. They're definitely a long ways from what they used to be. I'm not saying they're balanced, but they're definitely better balanced than what they used to be. As for the world around us, it keeps changing. Nobody knows what the hell's going to happen from tomorrow to the day after tomorrow with the way things are going. And YouTube as a platform is changing. There's definitely a lot of ads that really ruin the user experience, and I will say that. I have seen more ads as a non-premium YouTube user than I have in a long time. And it's about every 3 minutes or so that I'm seeing ads, and that's on my TV, and that's on the computer and the phone. I just find that if you want to keep people on your platform, YouTube, you gotta sit there and just think about the user experience and on your own damn pocketbook. The same way wargaming isn't thinking about the user experience when they're sitting there and over-monetizing everything, you know? You can't have fun in a game which makes you want to spend money every darn 5 minutes. For fear of missing out and all that other jazz. I know that my gameplay isn't the best here and this isn't the optimal strategy for this map. But I miss the way I used to be able to play this game where I could actually go into a cap and actually have some fun without getting overwhelmed by everything. But it is what it is. I'll try to do what I can for ship reviews and try to give you the best content on that. But the news part of wargaming, we'll have to see on that because I want to see some good news. I'm tired of getting all this negative news. Seriously. Wargaming, fix your stuff so I actually have something more positive to talk about. Thank you. Thank you all for watching this video on the Landedkiller Show. Don't forget about the other channels. Hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi everyone, Landedkiller here. This is a little channel trailer, a little something that I'm dropping at the end of every video. Please support the other channels as much as you can. They'll have their animations flash on the screen shortly for your entertainment. But I put a lot of effort into YouTube, and I have a tremendous back catalog across many channels, from racing to first-person shooter content to film review content. I have it all. It's all on the home tab now because the channels tab is gone, unfortunately. So most of it you're going to find on the home tab now if you want to find the other channels. But links should be in the description of the video you're watching here for the other channels. And I hope that you all have a great day. Please check out the other channels. Only one channel there that doesn't show up, and that's Landedkiller IRL because it doesn't have an animation commission for it. Otherwise, the rest of them should be there. And of course, check out NVVM IRL, my main channel now. I hope you all have a great day. And please, YouTube, restore the channels tab and bring back the dislike button because this is just getting ridiculous at this point. it creates an awful experience for the user if you keep taking things away. Thank you and good day. Enjoy the animations, everyone.